What's going on, guys? And today is Thursday, October 20th, and all the rumors we've been hearing this week turned out to be true. The NX was officially announced today with a trailer, about a 4-minute trailer, I think. And it was announced as the Nintendo Switch, as you can see the logo below me. I like the little sound effect that does, like, clink, pretty cool. But anyways, you can see the actual hardware next to the logo right now. I actually do think it's really cool, and I will admit, before the trailer came out, I was kind of indifferent about the Switch. I was like, I mean, I was gonna buy it anyway because I'm a fanboy and that's what I do. But overall, I didn't have too much of an opinion on it. I was like, oh well, whatever it is, I'm gonna enjoy it anyways because I usually do. Nintendo usually doesn't disappoint me, that bad. Like even with the Wii U that everybody hated, I still thought it was pretty cool, and there were qualities to it. But anyways. This trailer actually did get me fucking pumped. As you can see, all the rumors that we heard about it being a hybrid portable and home console are very true. So you can see the controller, the buttons on the side coming off the tablet thingy, and then the screen clicks into a dock, which I don't have a picture of the dock, but it's really like it's just a little like U plastic around that it clicks in, and then you can plug like an HDMI directly into your TV. And so that's pretty cool. They showed a guy playing Breath of the Wild, which I think we already knew was going to be on the Switch. It's still supposed to be on Wii U as far as I know, but I mean, we've seen the guy playing it. They showed off a new Mario game, right? The coolest thing was that they actually showed somebody playing Skyrim and NBA 2K, which means they have, or at least as of right now, they have third-party support. And the reason why I say as of right now is because if you remember when the Wii U was first announced, they promised a lot of games, really. They said, we have all the support, all these awesome games are going to be coming out. Most of them never came out. One or two we got, right? But as of right now, like I said, it looks like Skyrim is going to be coming out for the Switch, which is really fucking cool. Which I honestly don't think I need to repurchase. I might just because if it's a launch day thing. If it's not, I'm not going to buy it. And NBA is cool for, your sports fans. And to be honest, hopefully I want them to get FIFA because if EA releases FIFA for the Switch, and assuming, it has full online capabilities and all that, we don't know anything about the OS or anything like that, but assuming they get FIFA, really, I could safely say all I need is a Switch and my PC. I can play whatever I want, at least for now. But I am really fucking hyped. It showed people bringing the Switch fucking everywhere. It's really cool. Like, when the guy's playing Zelda at the beginning, he's playing and then his dog barks. And he's like, he's got to take the dog out. So you see him get up, and you see him click the controllers onto the screen, pick the screen up, and it looks seamless. He just takes the two sides of the controller, goes like right on the side, and then picks the whole thing up and goes, right? So it looks pretty cool, and then, he brings it around, and he's playing Zelda. You see him bring it on a plane. And what's really cool is, depending on how you look at it, you actually see him when he gets on the plane put like a little cartridge in the like there's a cartridge slot on the top. So we know there's no discs or anything. It's largely it is cartridge based, but they're more like SD cards, right? And that's really not a bad thing as long as they're large enough, which they should be, and they can fit, AAA games. I'm okay with it, right? As long as the games aren't affected, I think it's an okay idea. It's a cheaper medium, I would say, overall. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about a disc door breaking or anything like on the PSP used to happen all the time, at least with me. But so yeah, I think the cartridge thing is a pretty cool way to go. Overall, it looks really great. We don't know anything about the officially yet about the screen resolutions. They didn't go into specs or anything like that. That's still one of the things I'm kind of worried about. System specs kind of. I want it to be like super crazy powerful, and it's not going to be. Everybody wants it to be, but the one rumor we did hear, which they didn't address, was that when it's docked, it'll run games at 1080p, and then when you undock it, when you're playing mobilely, everything gets downscaled to 980p. 980, I'm an idiot. 900p, which is fine. I think that's pretty okay. But the thing that really hypes me more than anything about the Switch is, to be honest with you, when they stop supporting the Nintendo 3DS. Now, I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know if they're planning on making a successor to the 3DS. Probably not, because considering how they're really trying to push that this thing is mobile, I would think that the 3DS, they're gonna phase it out at some point, right? Maybe make another smaller version, or maybe another iteration of it where it's the same hardware, just cheaper or whatever. But I do think they're gonna phase it out because they're really trying to push how mobile the Switch can be. And that gets me excited for one thing. That gets me excited for fucking Pokemon. Okay? Because the one thing I've always wanted since Pokemon began is I want the Game Boy games, the GBA games, the DES games. I want what makes Pokemon on the mobile platforms. So, the world that you're wandering around and catching Pokemon in, I want that game. I want that on a console in a full HD experience on my fucking big screen. That is what I want. I've always wanted it. And I was saying for years, I just want them to make it just one time where there's a Pokemon game that, it's full 3D and HD and beautiful and huge, but it plays, like the handheld versions. And I feel that if my assumptions are correct, which they might not be, and they actually do phase out the 3DS, they're not going to ditch Pokemon. They're going to make Pokemon forever. So if I'm correct that they are going to get rid of the 3DS at some point, well, the next Pokemon game is going to come out on the Switch. Because, like I said, I don't really see them making another separate handheld platform if the Switch is meant to go everywhere to begin with. Right? That just makes no sense to me. Why bring two things around with you that do the same thing, except one is weaker, right? So that really blows my mind, because all I've ever wanted to do, and yeah, you could plug a Game Boy game into like the Game Boy player for the GameCube or whatever. You could play portable games on your TV. But I've always wanted to sit on my couch or in my computer chair and play a full HD, beautiful, rendered Pokemon game. Like, to me, this is a great opportunity to have like a game where a multiple region game where you could travel in between the regions, maybe make it really, really long and really huge. I think they have a huge opportunity in front of them. I hope they take it. We don't know if the screen is a touch screen. I'm going to assume it's not, because we didn't see the guy, fucking with his finger on it or anything. It could be, but I'm going to assume it isn't for now. But and we also seen them playing it in the car. It came with like this little, it's only for like a second, but you could actually see them like click it into a little plastic thing to like hang on the back of the seat of a car, so you can play. You can, you have a good view of it. You don't have to like put it in your lap or some stupid shit like that. So that is pretty cool. And when they were playing in the car, they actually clicked off the controllers. And they were playing Mario Kart, and it was two people, and each person used one of the controllers that you see on the sides. So that's kind of cool. They could also, like, they function kind of as, like, Wiimotes, which Nintendo's always been really into, like, holding a TV remote style controller. They've been into that for a long time, and they just won't let it go. But that's okay. As long as it's comfortable, that's fine. You only really need, like, 2 buttons for Mario Kart, or maybe 3. All right, and you have like all the buttons there. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, I am really fucking hyped for the Switch. I think it's going to be cool. Like I said, I hope they get some Pokemon. It looks like they have third-party support. I hope it's larger than what they show right now. I hope they get, like I said, they get, the FIFA. I hope they get, Grand Theft Auto, all that stuff, so that it makes it easier to just buy a Switch and keep my computer this way. As it is, I don't really want to buy the upgraded PlayStation or the upgraded Xbox. I really don't want to. So this would be a perfect option for me if that works out. So that being said, what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm going to leave a link to the trailer in the description so you guys can go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. So that'll be cool. And yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time.